Hello friends, my name is Molly and happy start of the fall. I am enjoying this weather so much. Today I wanted to talk about friendships and specifically letting go of them. And this is something that's just been relevant to me recently. In the past couple of months, I let go of two friends in my life and pretty good friends, people who I didn't just consider acquaintances but friends. And it was not some sort of a bitter reason. There was no a fallout or anything like that. It's just something that I've been reflecting onto for a while. So yeah, that's why I wanted to talk about letting go of friendships and maybe importance of it and sometimes the struggles of it. And I wanted to take you on this beautiful walk. There's so many flowers. I heard that it could be really helpful to reflect onto how your nervous system feels after hanging out with certain people. When you hang out with someone, you can tell how your body feels after and how your body reacts to those people. Do you feel energized? Do you feel uplifted? Or do you feel drained and sort of tired? This is something that I have been applying ever since I've been hanging out with people in my life, and I've been trying to observe how they leave me feeling. How does my nervous system react to those people? And I think it could definitely benefit anyone to observe your relationship and how you feel after the hangouts with your friends. From observing those friendships and how my body reacts to those interactions, I have not felt happy and I have not felt energized after hanging out. How a good friend feels to me is that you feel like there's someone on your side. I want to be inspired by people I hang out with. I try to care in general about people's feelings, but with friends, I constantly invest my mental energy into that friendship, even when we are not hanging out, sending good vibes and remembering them, considering them into my future plans and checking in on them. And this is something that takes a big part of my energy, and I've always felt like you can't let go of friends, that the more the merrier. In Russia we even have a saying, better have 100 friends than 100 rubles. Rubles is the currency of Russia. It felt so good to just let go and not feel like this is a relationship you owe anything. Yeah, I felt extremely relieved and sort of freed. And this has been a very surprising feeling for me because I have been pondering on that kind of switch to let go of those friendships for a while, just because I felt like there was this moral battle inside of me. Should I just is that what people do? Do people let go of friendships? Is it even necessary? Why don't you just low-key just maintain them somewhere in the back end? But I realized I don't want to maintain friendships sort of half-assedly, if that's even a word. I don't want to sort of passively let them exist. For me, having friendships, it means investing into them and being active in them and sending my good vibes for those friends even when we're not hanging out. And this is it's an effort, and I don't want to just do it halfway or not do it authentically. So I think this is why it was so relieving to let go of those friendships. Another part, I think a lot of the times we maintain friendships just for the sake of having friendships, just for the sake of just having those relationships that we're told we need to have, not to feel lonely, to feel like we have that social circle. And I am a big victim to that. Like I mentioned in my other videos, loneliness is something that I've struggled with for a while, and that feeling has brought a lot of learning lessons into my life. But it also brought a lot of need to make those unnecessary relationships just because I didn't want to feel lonely, just because I wanted to call someone a friend. This decision of becoming friends with someone and maintaining this friendship was motivated by fear and a sense of lack within. Lack of friends, lack of substance to myself. When I really looked at that friendship by itself as a relationship, it was sort of empty. So I think this decision of letting go of a friend, however dramatic it may seem, was very liberating and brought a lot of self-respect to me. Yes, I have less friends now, but I also have more space to cultivate the energy that is authentic to me. Each of us has that energy, the unique beauty that is unique to you, and I feel like people in your life can make you feel small because they don't understand your beauty. They don't see it. They do not have the capacity to see it. And settling for people who make you believe you're something less than what you are is just a disservice to yourself. Yeah, it's extremely relieving to just make that kind of a hard decision to let go of those friendships, because like I said, no one tells us that you can. If you're doing you, if you are investing into the beauty of becoming yourself, the right people will attract. If you want the right people to be in your life, you need to make space for them. Do you feel good after hanging out with your friends? How does your nervous system feel? How are your friendships born? Where is the conceiving point? What are the reasons you're friends with your friends right now? Is that because you're lonely? Is that because you feel like you need to fit in and have friends? What kind of people do you want to surround yourself with? What are the criterias? This is something that is a beautiful learning process for anyone, to understand how to engage in those sort of platonic relationships that are actually so much harder to maintain than the romantic ones. Through this experience and just coming to this decision of letting go of friends, I've learned to just let go of expectations when it comes to friends or making friends. Let go of this kind of like forceful energy that makes me want to be friends with someone. I feel like it's just so tiring and burdening to just constantly try so hard. Letting go of that kind of attitude has been a lot of work, because it, like I said, it was ingrained in me. But now that I'm loosening that grip of forcing friendships, forcing relationships, it feels so good. I feel much more at peace, because there's no need to force anything that's, that needs to be forced in the first place. If I don't force it, suddenly there's more opportunities and more flow to exchanging good vibes with people without that pressure and without me feeling overwhelmed and stressed and anxious and not wanted. Yeah, the subject could go very deep, I feel like, but this is where I'm going to leave it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. It has been a wonderful walk. I'm so excited for fall. Let me know just like what you think about this subject of friendships. How do you navigate this world, and maybe what advice you have for me. I do not have enough people to talk about that with, and I'm just really grateful I have this place here to talk about these kind of wholesome things. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you soon. Bye bye.